If you're drowning in admin work, these tools can give you back hours every single week. I'm going to show you 7 AI tools, the exact problem each one solves, and a real before and after, so you know what you're actually getting before you spend a single dollar. Here's the reality for most small business owners right now. You're spending Sunday night catching up on emails you didn't have time for during the week. You're the one manually booking appointments, answering the same 5 customer questions over and over, building proposals from scratch, and posting to social media at 11 p.m. because there was no time during the day. None of that is your business. That's the administration around your business, and it's quietly killing your capacity to grow. The average small business owner loses between 8 and 12 hours a week to tasks that AI can now handle. That's a part-time employee's worth of work you're doing yourself for free every single week. These 7 tools are the ones that actually move the needle. Not theory, not demos, real workflows, real time saved. How much time are you spending writing emails every week? Probably more than you think. Follow-ups, proposals, project updates, client check-ins, complaints, invoice reminders. Everyone starts from a blank page. Everyone takes 10 to 20 minutes. Claude or ChatGPT, both work. Claude tends to produce cleaner, more professional prose right out of the box. ChatGPT is slightly more flexible if you want to build templating workflows. Here's how it works. You paste in the context a sentence or two about what you need to say and who you're saying it to. The tool writes the draft. You review it, adjust 2 sentences, and send. That process that used to take 15 minutes now takes 90 seconds. A freelance consultant was spending 4 hours every Friday clearing her email backlog. After building 12 reusable prompts for her most common email types, that Friday session dropped to 45 minutes. Before, 4 hours a week writing emails from scratch. After, 45 minutes with AI-drafted copy she edits and sends. Time saved, 3+ hours a week. Free to start. Paid plans from $20 a month. Links in the description. Your business runs across 5 different tools that don't talk to each other, so you're the connector. New customer comes in through your website form. You copy it into your CRM, send a welcome email, add them to your spreadsheet, notify your team in Slack. Zapier is the most widely supported automation connector available. It links over 7,000 apps without you writing a single line of code. You build a Zap, an automated trigger and action sequence. New form submission comes in, and it automatically creates the CRM contact. Sends the welcome email, adds a row to your tracking sheet, and pings your team. That 4-step process that used to take you 8 minutes per lead now takes 0 minutes. A home services contractor was manually logging every new estimate request into a spreadsheet and texting his crew. With one Zap, the form submission now triggers the spreadsheet entry, sends the client a confirmation email, and texts his crew automatically. Before, 8 to 10 minutes per new lead. Manually, after, 0 minutes. It runs while he's on the job. Time saved, 3 to 4 hours a week. Free tier available. 5 Zaps, 100 tasks a month. Paid plans start at $19.99 a month. Links in the description. Scheduling is a silent time thief. The average professional wastes 4.8 hours a week just coordinating meeting times. Does Tuesday work? No. How about Thursday? I have a conflict at 2. What about 3? That's not a business activity. That's friction. Calendly for straightforward booking links. Reclaim.ai if you want AI to automatically protect your focus time and prioritize your calendar intelligently. Here's how it works. You send one link. The client picks a time that works for them from your live availability. A confirmation goes out automatically. A reminder goes out automatically. If they need to reschedule, they do it themselves. You're never in the loop until the meeting starts. A business coach was spending 6+ emails per client just to schedule each session. Multiply that by 15 clients, and it's a part-time job. With Calendly, she sends one onboarding message with her booking link. Done. Before, 6 to 8 email exchanges per booking. After, 1 link, 0 back and forth. Time saved, 2 to 3 hours a week. Calendly free tier available. Paid from $10 a month. Reclaim.ai starts at $8 a month. Links are in the description. How much time are you spending answering the same customer questions every week? Because those questions aren't going away. And when you're not available, customers get silence, which costs you trust and revenue. TDO for small businesses that want an affordable, easy-to-set-up AI chat widget. Intercom Fin for slightly larger operations. So here's how it works. You train the AI on your FAQs, your policies, your product details, your service info. It handles every common question automatically, 24/7. Complex issues get escalated to you, but those are maybe 20% of the total volume. The other 80% never reaches your inbox. A boutique e-commerce shop owner was spending 2 hours every morning answering chat and email questions before she could start any real work. After setting up TDO and training it on 40 FAQs, her inbox dropped by 70%. Now she starts her morning with actual work, after 25 minutes reviewing escalations only. Time saved, 3 to 5 hours a week. TDO free tier available. Paid plans from $29 a month. Intercom Fin from $29 per seat. Links are in the description. Your business knowledge lives in your head, and that means every time you hire someone, onboard a contractor, or hand off a task, you're training from scratch. Every meeting produces a pile of notes that no one ever turns into action items. Notion AI turns your messy notes into organized documents and SOPs automatically. After a client call, you dump your rough notes into Notion. You hit one button, summarize and extract action items, and you get a clean summary, a task list, and a draft follow-up email. A marketing consultant was spending 90 minutes every week writing up meeting notes. With Notion AI, she cleans it up in 5 minutes and sends. Total time, 20 minutes, down from 90. Time saved, about 70 minutes a week, plus a growing SOP library that saves hours every time she onboards someone new. Free tier available. Notion AI add-on from $8. Links in description. Zapier is excellent for simple two-step automations, but when your workflows get more complex, you need more power. Make.com is a visual automation builder for complex workflows. A product business receives a new order. Make.com automatically checks inventory, updates the spreadsheet, generates a packing slip, sends a confirmation email, and alerts Slack, all with no human involvement. An online retailer was spending 3 hours every morning manually processing overnight orders. One Make.com scenario now handles the entire sequence in seconds. Time saved, 3 to 5 hours a week. Free tier available, 1,000 operations a month. Paid from $9 a month, links in the description. You know you need to post consistently, but you're not a designer, and every time you open a blank canvas, you lose 45 minutes and still end up with something that looks amateur. Canva Magic Studio generates images, writes social captions, and builds content from your brand kit automatically. Type a prompt, pick a layout, let Magic Studio generate the visual and copy. A salon owner was spending 3 hours every weekend designing social content. With Canva Magic Studio, she produces a week of content in under an hour, and it looks like a professional made it. Time saved, 2+ hours. Canva free tier available. Canva Pro, which includes Magic Studio, from $15 a month. Links in the description. Now here's the honest answer to which tools should I actually start with? Because you don't need all 7 on day 1. Pick one stack. Implement it over 2 weeks. If you're a service business, start with Calendly, Tidio, and Claude. Book automatically, answer 24/7, and draft emails in seconds. Save 8+ hours a week. If you run a product or e-commerce business, start with Zapier, Make.com, and Canva Magic Studio. Automate your order workflows and produce content without a design team. And if you're a solo founder or freelancer, start with Claude, Notion AI, and Calendly. Don't try to set up 7 tools in one weekend. One tool is enough to get your first hour back. The free checklist is linked below. It includes setup guides, a comparison table, and starter workflows. If this saved you time, subscribe. How do small business owners work smarter, not harder?